Leonardo was born in 1452 in the small town of Vinci, Italy. He was the illegitimate son of a notary and a peasant woman, which meant he didn't have the privileges of nobility. But from a young age, Leonardo's curiosity was endless. He would wander the hills around Vinci, sketching animals, rivers, and plants. He dissected lizards just to see how they worked. He stared at flowing water, fascinated by its movement. He wasn't satisfied with what he saw. He wanted to understand the secrets hidden beneath. At 14, Leonardo moved to Florence and became an apprentice in the studio of Andrea del Verrocchio. Here he learned painting, sculpture, metalwork, and even mechanics. His teachers noticed something strange. Every time Leonardo touched a project, he seemed to improve it. Verrocchio himself is said to have put down his brush, declaring he could never paint again after seeing Leonardo's work on a shared canvas. Leonardo da Vinci gave us some of the most famous paintings in history. The Last Supper, painted on the wall of a monastery in Milan, captures the exact moment Jesus tells his disciples one of them will betray him. Look closely, and you can feel the shock ripple across the table. Then, of course, there is the Mona Lisa, perhaps the most mysterious smile ever painted. Her expression changes depending on where you look, sometimes amused, sometimes sad, sometimes unreadable. This ability to capture human psychology was unmatched. But here's the truth. Leonardo finished fewer than 20 paintings in his entire life. He was constantly distracted by new questions. His notebooks, over 7,000 pages that survive, show a mind that couldn't stop exploring. Inside those notebooks are designs for things centuries ahead of their time: a flying machine with flapping wings, a parachute shaped like a pyramid, a tank with rotating cannons, even sketches of a robot knight that could sit, wave its arms, and move its head. He wasn't just imagining, he was observing. He studied birds to design wings. He watched water swirl in rivers and compared it to blood moving through the human heart. In fact, his drawings of the human body were so precise that modern doctors still admire them. Leonardo dissected more than 30 corpses, sketching bones, muscles, and organs with microscopic detail. He was the first to draw the human spine accurately. He discovered how heart valves work. These were facts the world wouldn't understand fully until centuries later. Leonardo da Vinci called himself a disciple of experience. He trusted observation more than tradition. While others accepted old explanations, Leonardo asked why. He wrote from right to left, in mirror writing, perhaps to protect his ideas, or maybe just because it felt natural to him. And yet, despite all his genius, Leonardo was haunted by unfinished projects. He left paintings incomplete, machines half-built, notebooks scattered. Some say his perfectionism held him back. Others believe his mind was simply too far ahead of his time. Still, the mystery remains: how did one man without formal education imagine so much? Was it genius, obsession, or something we still cannot explain? Leonardo da Vinci died in 1519 at the age of 67. Kings and dukes have hired him, but history remembers him not as a servant, but as a symbol of the Renaissance itself, a moment when humanity believed it could understand and master the world. Today, Leonardo is everywhere. In our textbooks, in our art galleries, in the helicopters that fly above us, in the robots that walk beside us, and even in the endless curiosity we carry in our own questions. Because Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just a painter, he wasn't just an inventor. He was proof that the human mind, when it refuses to stop asking why, can touch everything.